Instead, how do we balance hatred for sins and loving for your Muslim brothers who are sinning? It's simple. A Muslim, he has iman, and he has what? We're talking about a disobedient Muslim. We're talking about a sinful Muslim. All right, he's going to have iman, obviously, and he's going to have what? Sin. And he might be falling into major sins. He might be smoking weed. He might even be, falling into things with women, fornication and everything. And these actions, as long as he does not make them halal, does not take him out of Islam. If he makes these actions halal, then he's gone. He's not even our Muslim brother. But as long as he's doing these sins and he's falling in these sins and he knows he's wrong, he knows these sins are haram, he doesn't try to make them halal. So we love the brother for the amount of iman that he has in him, right? For the amount of iman he has. But we hate him for the what? For the amount of disobedience. So we advise him, and if we know that he's continuously doing these types of things, we want good for him. We want him to accept the nasiha. So you can't stop giving him advice. But you don't sit with him. And you don't hang out with him. If you know that he's a person of these types of sins, because the people will start to think that you're what?
Someone who doesn't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're hanging out with somebody who's known for fornication, known for smoking weed, known for doing these types of things. Then you start to get the affiliation, because that's the thing. الرجل على دين خليله فلينظر أحدكم من يخالل. The hadith in Abi Hurairah radiallahu anhu, where the Prophet ﷺ said that a man is on the religion of his closest companion. فلينظر أحدكم من يخالل. So each person should look and pay attention to who he takes as a close companion. Because whoever you take as a close companion, that's who the people are going to associate with you. If the person's sinful and the people know that this person is known for being around these sins, and you're hanging around a person like this, you're together with him, then khalas, and you're going to be associated with his sins. Either one, the people will start to think, well, why is he hanging out with him? What's he doing with him? The people are going to lose trust in you. Or two, at the very least, you could become a person who just condones those things. Oh, these aren't important. No, they're very important. These sins have caused the destruction of mankind before. The destruction of people is because of the sins. This is not a joke, akhi. We don't sit here, and like I said, we don't sit around with criminals and sinful people and condone these types of things. We sit with them to advise them. And if they don't want to leave off those sins, we still advise them, but we don't, they're not like buddy-buddy with us. Like, come on, let's hang out and let's be best friends. You didn't see the Sahaba running around hanging out with people that were known for drinking alcohol, known for doing these types of things and fornicating and music and all this type of stuff. You didn't see them hanging out with these people. Yeah, they'd advise them. And when they got brought to the Prophet, they got punished. They got punished. They didn't this is Fulan, we got to let him go. No, they got punished. They got the hudud carried out on them. So this is like, like the mindset of a lot of people, because again, like I said, the mindset of the majority of people is what? It's criminal mentality, akhi. And criminals love criminals. Now, a righteous person wants to be in the company of the righteous. That doesn't mean, and we want our brothers to be righteous. We want them to do what's right. But they're not going to do it, but we advise them. But if they're not going to do it, then we don't hang around. We're not going to be buddy-buddy. We're not going to go sit up in the house with you while you smoke weed, or while you watch your movies, or while you're listening to your music. We're not going to sit in the house with you and to call this like, oh, I'm giving them advice, or I'm just maintaining family ties. No, this is batil. This is batil. You are, what you're doing is you're participating in that sin, and those are the people that you're going to be raised up with on the day of judgment. So you make sure that the people that you surround yourself with, when you look to your right and look into your left and you see the people that are around you, make sure that these are the people that you want to be raised up with. Because that's your company. Those are the people that you want to be with. Those are the people you're going to be raised up with. You want to be raised up with losers. People that want to make every excuse in the world. Wallahi, they have no energy when it comes to this deen. They're all there, but boy, let them run around. They'll go around trying to find a bag of weed for 3 hours. Just trying to find weed or find some drugs or find a girl or find something. Anything that's sin with Allah, sinful to Allah, they have all the energy for it. And we don't defend people like this. We leave them with we give them advice. That's the lifestyle that you want to live. Live it over there. But we're not close friends. We're not going to be buddy and with this, al-khilla, and then this is not going to be my khalil, my close, intimate companion. No, never. The people that should be close to you are the people of taqwa. Those are the people you keep around you in your inner circle. You keep all those people, they're like out on the fringes. These are Muslims, you give them the rights as a Muslim, but that's it. And you want good for them, so you bring them to the masjid. Hey man, come to the masjid, get them in the masjid. And hang out with them in the masjid, but don't hang out with them in his environment, ever. It's not permissible.